There you go.
How do we look?
You look amazing.
How do we hear?
We sound amazing if we don't whisper.
How do you know?
Because they'll tell us.
Somebody better tell. Quit wiggling the table.
Oh gosh, I'm not in my comfy position yet.
Comfy position. Hello, everyone. You're doing it again.
Okay, there. I'm not touching the table. Hi, everyone.
All right. Look at the little pop-up on there saying,
I
hey,
like
you're live
it.
on YouTube.
I know. Oh, Marie. Oh, my. I love you, but whoa, 3 a.m.
What are you doing here?
I know. You know, when I went live on our business page today, Marie was one of the first people on there.
She always is. She
And
always is. I
yeah.
tell you, she is a diehard, dedicated fan.
Is
so.
awesome. And I told everyone that was watching, I said, say hi to Marie. She's like one of our biggest fans from farthest away, I think. I mean, she's South Africa, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And she makes sure she's there every time.
Got,
oh my gosh.
We got people, I don't know who else here tonight. We'll go through that, but I know there's people from all over the world.
Yes.
We appreciate every single one of you guys, and our subscriber count has been going through the roof.
It's been awesome to watch.
We have been just like in shock. We'll look at it every 20 minutes and we're like, what is going on here?
You know, let's start off right now. I'm gonna look right now and let's see how many we got at this.
I see names on here right now that I don't even know. So hey, first I want to say really quick.
Okay, here we go. 5,159 is where we're at.
Okay.
Let's see where we're at by the time we are getting ready to get off of here.
5159.
I screenshot it for you. Okay,
so let's see. So Nanette, Jessica, it's Jess. Well, I don't know why she keeps changing her name, but Melanie, Lori J, Vicky, Teresa, Polly, Bob, Betty Ann, Melissa, Southern Overdrive, aka Jeff. We all know that. Of course, we already know Marie's here. Haskell the Rascal. Who else we got here?
You got Polly on there?
Yeah, Polly. Okay. Andrea was here before it started, and Dick. So I'm assuming they're coming back. So you know, that's just to kind of get us started. And Joe Stuff.
I like that Joe Stuff.
Hey, it's Joe Stuff.
I like
All right.
it.
So Lauren, more and more people getting here. 41 people watching right now. We appreciate every single one of you. Extra special shout out to all the coffee crew members. And look at that right there, Haskell. 11 months in the coffee crew. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Haskell.
And you know what, coffee crew, we are going to, I know we're behind.
That we've been behind for about 3 weeks.
These truckloads are so intense.
Well, we'll explain more why it's been so intense also. The hidden secrets that they don't know.
They kind of know, but they don't. It's just been so crazy, you guys. We're going to get a coffee crew video out to you guys really soon. We thought we were going to have the epic one next week, and I know that's where Terry's going with it right now.
I look like a sad dog.
You guys will know why in a second. Look at there, Donna Mitchell, member for 7 months. Thank you, Donna.
Thank you, Donna.
So thank you all. We got
Tina Sinclair from Washington.
Yeah, she's not far away.
No.
If you ever come down and you come into our store, make sure you let us know who you are, because we have a special little surprise that we give to any of our YouTube fans that pop into our store.
Yes.
So.
And then a shout out, of course.
And then a shout out.
Yeah, I know.
Absolutely. So, all right. Strawberry Pop-Tart is here.
Ooh, I like that name too.
All right. It kind of makes me a little bit hungry. I haven't had a dinner yet.
No, you haven't. And you know what? As many times as they hear me say you're having spinach tonight during our filming.
You having pizza?
No, but you won't have to have spinach.
Tina Sinclair, 2 months. All right. Congratulations, Vicky. 13
months. Oh my gosh. That means, Vicky, you've been there since the get-go. Because I think Vicky was one of our very first for the coffee crew.
I think, Vicky
so that
was
means
like
13 months we've been.
She hasn't missed a single episode.
No. Thank you, Jess. Yes, 5,000. We can't believe how quick it just went.
Crazy. You guys know we were going for 10. We realized we were doing the math.
Now keep it. You did the math. You jumped the gun, but you know what? You may get your wish. You got October, November, and December still. At this pace, you may make that. Bring on more truckloads.
You guys, we have gotten hundreds of subscribers in the last 5 days. I mean, it's been unbelievable.
Awesome.
Unbelievable. So we appreciate
Thank you, Tina.
all the. Oh, Tina, thank you.
Thank you very much. And on that note, as Tina just sent that, then you know, I'm gonna go ahead and share what the whole deal was, why we have not had coffee crew videos out in the special video that they were all gonna, just not the coffee crew, all of you were gonna get, and why it is currently not going to happen now. Work it, Mike. You make 10 pizza party time.
Hold on, I've
What?
got to
What?
stop you right now.
What?
So I don't know if it's Marcia or Marcia Griffith. I'm so happy for you. I watch you a lot, but my TV from Mexico, but have not figured out to comment from the TV.
Okay.
I'm assuming you said that you're watching us on your TV in Mexico.
Where in Mexico?
I need to know.
We need to know.
Let's talk Mexico
Let's
right
talk
now.
Mexico. And we're waiting for you now.
Yes.
We're
It's
gonna
all
hear,
on you, Maria.
We're going to hear
Or
Marcia.
Marcia.
We
That's
are
right.
going to hear crickets until Marcia responds, you guys.
Okay, where is she? Where is
Okay,
she?
Terry can't handle crickets, you
Oh.
guys. Seriously.
Teresa, 2 months. Whoop, whoop.
Look at Melissa. She says tacos. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Marcia.
That's one of my.
Okay. I live in, how do you even pronounce that?
Corantaro?
Cora. Q-U.
Hey, I don't know.
Chris, how do you pronounce this? We have family here right now. Queretaro.
Did you not just hear the alarm? She went in the garage.
Oh.
Oops.
Okay,
All
well,
right.
let me ask you this without me having to pull up
I got
Marcia.
Google. You go ahead. Keep talking. Keep talking. Google will tell you.
Google will tell you.
Anything.
Yes.
And
then you'll understand even more why we're talking about this.
Hold on. I'm going to make sure I got my volume on.
Yeah.
Last thing we want to do is hear that Google lady start talking over here.
So we were supposed to be doing a special film for you guys next week. And you better hurry up and catch it.
I got it.
Okay. We're supposed to be doing a very, very special film for all of you guys next week. And we were going to be doing something for Hump Day. Now, Hump Day is the famous camel day on our channel. And we were actually going to ride camels on Wednesday in Mexico.
You guys knew, we had talked about it so many times that we're going to go to Mexico.
We were supposed to be flying out here on Tuesday, 4 days from now. No, you guys didn't know that. We were keeping it very quiet because, well, one, just for our own safety.
There are people that know where we
here.
live.
Yeah,
and
there's people that know where we live. That live here in our township. So we don't like to say when we're leaving. And so we were going to ride camels. We were going to be gone in Cabo for a week. And we were going to ride camels. And for one of you, and I'm so sorry, but I can't remember names right now, asked, did Mike and I renew our vows yet? And the person was back east. I want to say back in maybe New York who asked. I don't remember his name. No, we have not renewed our vows. It was actually going to be happening on this trip. We were supposed to be renewing our vows. I think it was on Thursday. I don't remember the actual. Okay, yes, my volume was on.
Somebody didn't turn their volume off.
Volume.
Busted. But yes, we were going to renew our vows on Thursday, you guys.
Yeah, volume's off.
Let's just make a long story short.
So long story short.
We were notified this morning.
The glare.
Let's see if you guys can see it.
Huge glare.
Of this lovely hurricane heading right into Mexico.
Well, it's estimated going to be hitting, right now it's a tropical storm, estimating to hit at category
2 hurricane.
Now that's not the big deal. The big deal why we aren't going to go is, if you're not familiar where Cabo San Lucas is, it's at the very bottom of the peninsula, and our hotel was literally right there on the beach, and our room was facing the ocean. Mike pulled out all the stops for this most amazing trip. He pulled out swim up suite, facing the ocean, all this romantic stuff this guy did. Please hold your applause. I can't stand it. He's too gushy right now for me. And he even pulled off, was lucky enough to get us tickets to see Sammy Hagar play in his bar. If any of you know Sammy Hagar, in his bar for his 75th birthday, where we get to sing happy birthday to him. There'd only be about 100 of us in the bar. We actually got tickets for that. It was going to be an amazing trip and filming the camel ride for you guys.
And we were going to go live in the concert inside Cabo Wabo. So there was a lot of stuff
There was
going on.
a lot.
So anyway.
And now this. So you guys, cross your fingers. No offense, we need this hurricane to veer off to the right.
The
I'm
real
so sorry
reason
for everybody else.
The real reason that we're canceling it is not so much that we're worried about the hurricane. It was supposed to be a low-level storm. We could have just sat in our resort, no big deal, whatever. The biggest thing, though, is the fact that there's only one airport there.
Hi, guys.
The hurricane is supposed to make landfall the day that we fly in. It's going to cause major, major delays with that airport. And they're also experiencing a lot of power outages right now because of the earthquakes down there. And then, which brings me back to whoever that person
Right
was,
here.
who was Marcia. I just looked at where you're at, and you are not far from Mexico City. So I'm curious to know, how those earthquakes affected you. But, we're members of different groups on Facebook, and we've been seeing that they're having power outages down there. Some of the major, major resorts have no power.
Vicki, thank you. Whatever we end up doing, we will definitely enjoy a beverage on you.
We will do something because it is our anniversary next week. So, come. Can I say that?
Come what?
You know what? I don't care. Come hell or high water, we are doing something for our anniversary, you guys. Period. That's all there is. We got
other thoughts we're coming up with really fast. I don't know. I don't think there's a way to chat from TV. I
don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how it works on the TV. I think
tonight
that's a whole
will be our
thing.
final decision if we're going to head down there still or not. We believe no.
I don't think so.
Probably not.
I don't want to deal with as much as I want to go on that. Oh, I don't know what's going on there. I'm not reading all the comments, but I don't want to deal with airport shutdown and all the flight delays and getting stuck there. I can deal with getting stuck in Reno or this or that. And I probably deal with getting stuck in Mexico too, but I don't want it to happen when there's no electricity or whatever. So I think that's probably what's going to end up happening.
I was going to say, Jess, sorry, now I'm trying to read multiple things. Whatever's happening, Jess, you got the approval to take care of things on here.
So
anyhow.
So Puerto Vallarta was hit pretty hard. I didn't know that. We have been there. Probably some of the best authentic Mexican food we have ever eaten in our life was in Puerto Vallarta.
Was that the one with the cigar?
Yeah, it's a cantina, so I hadn't heard that they got hit like that. So, our heart goes out to all the people down there that were affected by it. I hate to hear about any natural disasters anywhere. And whether it's tornadoes or hurricanes or anything. Florida. So, any of you right now that are in Florida, we're thinking about you guys so much. So much. I've been looking at all this stuff and watching videos and everything, and it's crazy. I called Norwegian Cruise Line a couple of days ago because we booked a new cruise. But I called them and I was talking to the cruise agent, and she said that the people were calling in and yelling at her because they had canceled cruises going out of Florida, and people were mad. And she says, we made this decision for the safety of people. So, we all have to just be safe. What are you reading over there?
Jonathan Lane concert starting in 15 minutes. Bye, Vicki. Tell Jonathan hi if you get a chance from us. Woo! Also.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. That's so awesome. You guys get another song out.
Get another one.
Get another one out. I'm sure you guys have something in the works right now.
I bet you they're going to make a song about it.
Jeff did. No, but now he's got pressure.
All right. Is he still here? Where are you at,
He's still
Jeff?
here.
All right.
So anyhow, that was the whole thing with the vacation, hiding the camel ride. Oh man, the camel ride would have been so fun. And I wanted to do camel races. I thought that would even be funnier to have camel races on there.
We just didn't think they'd let
And
us do it though.
Mike, getting the Sammy Hagar tickets was my on my bucket list for like 20 years. So that was just amazing that was going to happen. Riding a horse on the beach in Mexico was a bucket list, and he was going to make that happen. So I mean, this was just going to be one of those amazing things. But I guess you know what? Quit whining, Terry, about it. Think of the people that have to live through this, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Exactly.
yep.
It could be so much worse.
Yep.
So we are going to figure out something new, and we will add you guys in somehow with that
Why
part.
are you so far away?
Because otherwise, I'm going to put my arms on the table and wiggle the table.
You're making me look giant. Here. By the way, I don't know which one of you it was, but I did see somebody commented says I love the pictures behind you. For those of you that have been here through all of our live streams, we've talked about those pictures many times, but those are authentic Guy Harvey paintings, and we love them. We love them. So thank you for your comment.
Thank you.
I don't even know what
Riding
else
a
to say.
camel yelling all day.
And Rennie, where's Rennie? Is Rennie
I
here?
love it.
Rennie sent us some pictures just a little while. You know what? I'm going to see if I can show you guys this. This is so cool. So Rennie was somewhere, I don't know, at a county fair, or I don't know where he was at, but he saw some camels, took pictures, and says, I was thinking about you, and sent it to me. Let me see if I can show
and
you.
I wanted
guys.
to scroll back up and look at somebody said most of the
Look at that, you guys. Big old camel. I can hear him right now. He's saying, Mike, 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 Mike.
So somebody was saying on here, and I'm sorry, but yeah, Terry,
Oh, look, his mouth is open. Guess what day it is?
they were saying, like we were right, you guys, it's better to be safe, and that's exactly it.
It
It is
is,
better to be safe. And this morning I actually said to Mike, um, don't get teary eye on me. He is worth it more to me and our family is than to go to Cabo. I said, you're even worth it more to me than Sammy is. I know. See?
She didn't say that when it was 2 degrees with 2 feet of snow and we drove all the way to the coast to just go for a drive. Remember that?
We did, and we saw the.
I thought her mom was going
snow-
to choke our lights
The
out.
snow plow was tipped over in the ditch, and we're like, it's bad when the snow plow's tipped over.
Yeah, when the snow plow can't even stay on the road, it's like, maybe we should have stayed home. But it was good. It was good. We're always up for an adventure. It was an amazing
I am,
drive,
and if we didn't have the fear of getting stuck, not that being stuck in Mexico is a bad thing. I think I'd probably like it, but I'd probably run out of money before I could ever get home because there's nowhere left to book anywhere. But then if no flights are coming in or out, we should be okay.
Well, that's what Terry said to me. She goes, "You remember that movie, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles?" You guys know the movie. I know some of you know that movie. It's
like you can't get home.
I don't know. I just couldn't imagine trying to like rent a car and drive all the way.
We'll make friends on YouTube all the way up through Mexico.
Yeah, we would.
Right?
We would. Yeah. So, but what do you guys think of us getting these truckloads? I mean, this has just been crazy.
Now we've had a lot of questions now, and I know we haven't been. So that explains why we haven't made, by the way, you guys, the videos for the coffee cruise because we've been so busy busting out these truckloads to pay for this trip. We have not had time to even see straight. So that's where this whole thing went. Anyhow,
you want to know something really stupid?
That we're not going to Mexico? What?
My nose itches and it's bugging me.
Well, let's go back before you itch it.
I know, it's driving me crazy. It's like,
so
I'm gonna itch my nose for the whole world.
Jeff says the truckloads have been awesome, you guys. So the number one thing that was really standing out on me, besides people asking where we're getting our truckloads, is one.
That Walmart load was not quite as bad as you guys think it was. We just didn't show you every pallet, so I've seen multiple comments coming through on YouTube and stuff about the Walmart. It really wasn't as bad as people think it was. So I just want to throw that out there. I'm not saying it was amazing, but it wasn't as bad as some of it ended up appearing.
I will tell you what, I will take a Walmart run again, a Walmart load over that Target load that we got in.
Yeah.
The Target load, granted, was case packs, but
Oh, there's Rennie.
it is not the easiest thing to move. I will not do that one again. I will not do that buy again. So it would have to be every item on that truck would have to be amazing. I will not do it again.
I think what we learned with that, you guys, with the Target is it's awesome at being brand new, but quantities. That's where it gets you is the large quantities of the exact same item. I don't care
We
how
sell so many of them.
stinking amazing they are. We're in an
We're gonna be
area
so-
of like what 500,000 people or whatever it is, and only so many people need a storage cubby. I mean, you can
Or a hammock.
It's like people are laughing, and we sold a bunch of them. Don't get me wrong, but people are now like, I
You
don't
got
have
how
anywhere.
many?
I don't have anywhere to hang a hammock up.
Yeah.
Wait, it's almost winter. What am I going to do with a hammock?
Christmas gifts.
Well, that's what I keep telling everybody. Like, think
And
outside the
we
box.
have been selling them, but still.
$120 hammock, you're getting it for $30 or whatever. Tuck that thing away, man. You get it out in April.
The ones I am enjoying, like I said, the Walmart one wasn't bad. I really liked but there wasn't enough of them. I really liked getting the Blackstone grills on there.
Oh,
That was good. The patio kitchen carts, those were good. What else did
patio
we?
kitchen cart.
I ended up keeping one.
Oh yeah, the outdoor entertainment bar
Yeah.
or whatever they were called.
What
Yeah.
else? But I can't remember of everything that was on there. But
Fishing rods.
fishing
That went
rods.
over pretty well.
Yeah, I can't remember everything that was in there.
We got a lot of tents, a lot of sleeping bags.
The ones that I
you guys
was
didn't see all
really
that.
excited about too was the video that came out today. The oops truckload from Home Depot with the 9 big carts. We have one cart left, and I swear Mike is just kind of stalling.
I'm not stalling, but no, I'm not. Stop it. She's getting in trouble. I'm not stalling. I just haven't been pressing on selling that one because you think I can't see you on there? Because it's actually completely full right now of tents that came out of that Walmart load. I needed a place to put them, so I stacked them all in that big cart. But if somebody messaged me and they said, hey, I want to come get that cart, I would dump those tents on the ground in a second. We were selling those carts at $300, and we had one guy bought 4, one guy bought 3, and another guy bought 1. And I mean, it happened really quickly, actually. I was surprised. I will say that I thought that was going to be a hard sale. What I did, and for any of you that are resellers, here's a tip for you, because what I did is I got onto Craigslist and I posted those all over different areas of our state. And some of those people did come from outer areas to get them.
For the deal.
The one guy was like 2 hours away. He bought 2, and then he came back the next day again and bought 2 more.
Well, here's an example, but let me read this really quick.
Oh.
The Haters Madness. She says, I love
Hatters. I think that's
Hatters. You're right. The Hatters Madness. I love how where was I? I love how you read the room and know what your customers will buy, and that will only pay so much.
That's true.
So it is true. You need to know, and we've talked about that many times, you need to know your customer base where you live. I mean, in Florida, those hammocks may have done amazing,
I bet you they would.
They probably would. In Oregon, and by the way, that's where we're at, because some people have asked us off of these last videos, where are you guys? We're in Oregon. Not so much. Maybe in the winter, people do love to camp, but, they're only going to use them during the summer, right?
Yeah.
So that goes back to that subject right there. Know your customer base where you live. And again, on that one, if you guys remember that the Home Depot truckload where we had those giant swamp coolers, we're down to 2. We had 6 or 7?
We had
7.
6.
6.
6. We have 3 left.
Mm.
One of them's just going to
Yeah.
be scrap metal. I robbed parts off of it today to salvage another one, but
those things are so big. I mean, they're
massive.
they're big.
They take up a lot of space in the warehouse,
So
and I'm getting tired of moving them
and
around.
they are not. What did they retail?
The ones I sold today retail $945.
And you sold them for how much?
No, yeah, 940. I sold them. Ready?
Brace yourself.
$100 a piece, you guys. $100 a piece. Now, granted, they are damaged. You know, they have dents in them or
But
whatever.
they're brand new.
One of them had a broken faceplate, which I pulled off of the other one and put it on there, and blah blah blah. But they take up so much space, and they just are not used here. They're used in dry desert climate. That load came from Arizona, so
It's not
you know,
needed. They're not needed.
They're
here.
not used here. So I did that just to blow them out. So I robbed parts off of that other one. So that one I'm going to pull the motor out of. I'm going to pull the fan out of it. I'm going to pull the pump and the electronic controls. I'm going to sell all that stuff on eBay. And I'll probably, in all reality, I'm going to make way more money doing that than selling them for $100.
Jeff saw $100 each. Wow, it was a wow. Jeff,
Yep, I got 3 more. Come and get
I was
them.
gonna say we got 2 more
and
good
get 'em.
ones plus parts. So how about 200 for the good ones and 50 for the part ones?
Get in your pickup, drive out here. I'll even load them with our old jalopy forklifts. I'll put them right in there. I'll put them right in there.
Oh,
So wow, you know
what?
We got over 60 people here. So
I know.
and this
So
was
that
a
was-
last minute decision to do this live.
This was And
Literally
so,
like what, 5 hours ago we scheduled it?
Pascal's all, where have you been, Lloyd?
Yeah, Lloyd's not here.
Lloyd is just in the back. He's in the back shadows.
I don't think he's here tonight.
You don't think so?
No, I haven't seen him.
I think he's here. I think he's in the back shadows watching.
We do have Boatman.
I think he's just watching. He's keeping his
Let me
eyes
see.
on all of it.
Fuchsia, we have lots of those Lodge. They are so heavy. The amount that you would have to pay for shipping on those,
It's crazy.
you would be better just to go to Target and just go buy one. It's just not worth it.
They're-
We've already calculated it out. We are so far away from the whole rest of the United States that it just wouldn't be worth it. I mean, I would love to send one to you, but honestly, and that's how we work. Honestly, it just wouldn't be worth it. I don't want you to overspend for it. It's just not worth it.
No. You know, and how we're going to get rid of those is going to be for Christmas gifts here. It's going to be for the holiday season of everyone going to our stores.
Yeah.
That's where, and some of this stuff is when that stuff is going to be moving soon. So what else do we got coming up?
Hopefully hammocks.
Somebody made a comment too about the truck driver is supposed to unload your trucks. Now, when you are buying strictly just a full truck, not 4 pallets, whatever, to equal a full truck, when you're literally just buying the full truck, that's it. No, you unload it yourself. So
there's a difference between truckload and LTL freight.
There
LTL freight, they will pallet jack it out, they'll lift gate it, whatever they got to do. That's a whole different scenario. When you're getting a 53-foot truck, they will back in, they will open those doors, and they'll climb up in their sleeper and take a nap.
Mhm.
So it's on you.
Unless you have the pallet tip over like it did on.
And another thing to keep in mind, you guys, if you're not familiar with it, you are allotted
Good night, Tina. Have a good night, hon.
Bye. You're allotted 1 hour to unload that truck. After that, they will start. I don't want to say they will. They can bill you for wait time. They can. In fact, we had one company, I won't mention their name, but we did have one big nationwide company actually do that to us once. And the worst thing about it is, it wasn't our fault. It was actually the truck driver's fault.
Yeah.
And they tried to bill us. I don't remember how much it was, but
we won't tell you their name, but it's only three letters.
3 letters.
It's a brown truck.
It's a brown truck. 3 letters. It may start with a U and end with an S. I'm just saying it's possible. It's possible, you know. But
oh, look at this strawberry Pop-Tart selling nationwide.
ding, ding, ding! You win.
She's on DHL. Nope, wrong truck. There you go. Second guess, you got it.
It was about the time I said it may start with you. Oh,
it is a
man.
brown truck.
But yes, they can, and if they're wanting to, they will bill you for that. So
and
that's
so it
something
took,
to
it took a couple of rounds that, and they just kind of kept forgetting about it. And then all of a sudden, it was like 3 months later, here's another bill again from it. And you're just like, you guys said you were going to close this off.
I called them. I yelled
so
at them so many times.
For about 6-7 months, we went rounds with that.
It actually ended up being the liquidation company that got it all settled for us. The company that we bought the pallets from, because they were the ones that arranged the shipping on it. So.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
All right.
Okay, so let me see. Any more questions before we continue on here? Refinery, I guess. They are on a very tight schedule with this because the truck drivers are being paid by their loads. And that's also part of, maybe not for UPS, but for like these full truckloads, they're being paid by the load. Now our last truck driver, I liked him.
He was awesome.
He made me laugh. Oh my gosh, I gotta share a story with you guys. Mike could not believe I did this.
Wait, the last truck driver?
Yeah.
With the big cart?
The Hispanic guy?
With the cart? Oh yeah.
I should have got his name, man. He was my friend.
Yeah, he was cool.
So after it's all unloaded and we're talking, Mike went back into the warehouse. I'm still talking with him, and he was telling me his run he's got to do, his next truck run and so forth. He was telling me he's going to California and picking this load up and going here and going there. And I said, well, when you go pick it up, I said, forget everybody else, just bring it back.
Is he the one that was getting the wine?
That was at the wine.
Yeah,
and I said, forget
wine.
them. I said, just bring it all back to me. And I said, and we'll split it. And he laughs. He's laughing at this. And he's telling me he can't see good. And I said, he's got glasses on. And I said, what do you mean he can't see good? And he says, he pulls his glasses out. He takes his key and he starts tapping his eyeball. And
I forgot about that.
He goes, it's a glass eye. It's not a real eye. And I said, it's not a real eye. And he says, no. And he takes his keys and he's all click, click, click on it. And I'm all, I can't make this.
It's a real story, you guys.
I can't make this up.
It's real.
And here's just him and I out in this parking lot. Mike's gone, and I'm looking at this guy going. And I said, "May I ask how did you lose your eye?" Because it's a long time ago. He's all, it hurt so bad. He says, my face, it hurt so bad, and blood was running, and, and I'm sitting there thinking, this is the first time I'm meeting you, and I kind of like you. You're kind of fun. Made another friend, and I said, well, may I ask what happened? And he says, yes. He says, I was working on a farm and they were pruning trees. He says a tree, and he points to the parking lot. He's a tree like that. He says, and when they pulled it down, one of the branches slapped back and it hit him in the eye, and just speared him in the eye. And I told him, I said, oh my God, I said, that had to have hurt so bad. And he says it did. He says that's the worst pain he's ever felt. He says it just radiated through his head. It was awful. And he lost his eye, and he's got a glass eye. Well, this was no disrespect at all.
Oh boy.
I did not say it. I wanted to, because it's just the humor, and it was no disrespect. It's just the humor. But all I could think of was like squishing a grape.
Stop it. Are you really doing this right now for the whole world?
For the whole world. I mean,
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I gotta live with her.
And it was no disrespect. Oh my gosh, if he would have told me that, I would have been like, my eyes would have probably bugged out again.
They put an eyeball on there for you.
That was beforehand. But unfortunately, I mean, and it's always with no disrespect. But our family, thank God, our daughter can laugh with us too, because we do. We do make fun, not fun of people. We make fun in life, because you have to. You have to.
You do.
Bad things can happen, and unfortunately for this gentleman, that was a bad situation, and it happened. you know, he was kind of humorous and nice about it. And that is exactly how I looked at it. I was just like,
Oh my gosh, Lloyd's here.
what?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Keep going.
And so yes, that I love that story though. He was a great truck driver, and I really really hope we get him back.
You know
And
what?
I gotta get his name next
The
time.
guy before him,
Yeah.
that other guy that brought the Walmart load, he was pretty awesome. In fact, he was so stinking excited about that load, you guys. That as soon as we got it all on the
Yes.
ground and we signed the paperwork, he came over and started looking through the pallet. He was calling people. He's like, "Oh yeah, I got this weed eater over here. I can get it for $40." And
He was.
he was calling people. He was taking his phone and taking pictures and sending them off to people. He was shopping.
Well, Strawberry Pop Tart just said that her dad lost his eye working on the back of a garbage truck. So, and also when this gentleman was the truck driver was telling me the story, another thing I thought of, which I kept forgetting to tell you, was the tuna looking through their eyes.
Yeah.
So, since most of you know that we well before we sold the boat, that we tuna fished. Well, before we sold the boat, and I know we look around, and one of the fish cleaning people at the station comes to me, or I think it was to me first because I remember looking at this guy like, "You're crazy, you're no way." But he has an eyeball in his hand, a tuna eyeball, and he says, "Have you ever looked through one of these?" No. Why am I going to look through an eyeball? Well, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, no. Do I got like on my forehead? She'll try it. She looks fun. She'll do it. So he does. He brings this eyeball to me and he says, "Have you ever looked through one of these?" And I said, "No." And he says, "They're like a marble." He says, "You look through them, everything's upside down." And I'm like, "Nuh."
Can't make it up, guys.
So I didn't want to touch it. So he held it up to my eye. Sure enough, everything was upside down. And he was telling me that. And so then Mike did it too. Mike looked through it and everything's upside down. And for tuna, everything as they're swimming is upside down. And that's normal in there. Maybe it's upside down.
I don't think they see it upside down. I think it just
Maybe
does
it was
that. Have
just
you ever
because
looked
we
through a
did it.
magnifying glass at a long distance? It does that too.
No, it doesn't. Does
Yes,
it really?
it does.
Wow.
That's it. I'm going to get a magnifying glass. She doesn't believe me, guys. It's going to be a long day.
We do have a magnifying glass. I had to think real quick. I had to think real fast on a magnifying glass.
We have the big one.
We have the big one from when we did storage lockers to look at markings on jewelry.
I don't know if
So,
that kind,
Gary's fun fact for the day: the tuna eyeball. You guys, that's the fun fact for the day. You're gonna look at albacore a whole different way now, aren't you? I'll tell you what. I have a hard time just the thought of buying albacore at the grocery store, and I'm just going, Now, not to sound bad, but if I had to buy it now at the grocery store, I know the difference, and so I'm just gonna say the premium. That's all I could say. If you are weak stomach or fidgety, or I don't know what the word would be, you guys. Yes, I do love fishing. Melissa, oh, your mom loved fishing too. I love fishing. Don't even get me started on that one. I could talk fishing. Ocean. Now, if you take me to a lake, I'm probably gonna fall asleep. I'm sorry. Um, but the ocean, yes, absolutely love it. We are already talking boat for next summer. We cannot handle it. I don't know. And we're just going to see where the world's going and so forth, before we jump into that. But if everything's going still good, yes, next summer we're going to have to get something because living without salt, as we would call it, salt in our veins. When you are hooked on the ocean, that's just it. It is you need to go get your salt fix. And like a couple of animals needing, where's the salt cube? Where are you going now?
magnifying glass.
Oh, okay. Check it out now. I'll let you go first.
Check this out, you guys. So we found this in a storage unit years ago, and it's in this walnut box with an inlaid brass emblem. I mean, this thing is awesome, and we never even had it checked for value or anything. This thing could be worth millions of dollars. I don't know. We just liked it so much we kept it. It's got this magnifying glass in it.
How big that thing is. Strawberry Pop-Tart, yes. I love ocean fishing. It's just, I'm ruined right there. I'm done.
I want you to pick this up. You know what? Let's see if we can do it on the camera.
Hey, the fish is upside down.
Those stinking fish are upside down. Look at that. See, I told you guys.
Wait, let's look at the turtle upside down now. Now, see, I'm getting a kick out of
Let's see
this,
if I
you
can
guys.
see my face. Am I upside down?
I see an eyeball. You're going to show yourself on Winkles and so forth.
I don't know. But anyway, yep. So there you go. You can see the back of the chair right there upside down. It's the craziest thing. I don't know.
That is.
I'm no scientist, physicist, whatever they physicist. Whatever. I don't understand how this stuff works, but it just absolutely amazes me. It's something with the curvature or the shape of the lens or something.
Mike can be a private eye now.
A private eye.
Strawberry Pop-Tart. I'm just gonna start calling her Strawberry. Strawberry. We actually wanted to have a charter boat for one point. We thought how cool for tuna. Actually, we actually want to do commercial for tuna. You could do commercial, not giant, big commercial boats, but you could do your own private. Get your license for your own private commercial, and you can sell the tuna because we're not legally allowed to sell the fish unless you're licensed to. And so we looked into it, and we thought, boy, how much fun could that be? Thank you. Found your channel recently. Thank you
Thank
so
you, the
much.
traveling
The
picker.
traveling picker. We found that. So we wanted to do commercial, small, low key, just enough to where you could go out, you could do your fishing. It was so much fun, and it would almost cover your expenses because, like this year with the gas prices, we figured a fishing trip round trip for one day was going to run $700 to $800 with our boat and the truck, and we're just like, that's just for gas, and we're sitting there going, if you don't catch any fish that day, or if you only caught a couple of fish, those are some expensive tuna that day for just albacore. This isn't like we're going for some big bluefin or anything. This is just for albacore.
You remember the first time we ever took Jason out and we caught one?
Yeah,
one
your son? Yeah.
tuna.
It was right towards the end of the season.
Yeah.
So, Traveling Picker, how did you find our channel? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, that's actually a good question.
I'm kind of curious about that. Yeah, I am. I'm kind of curious. Thank you for Traveling Picker. Oh, Haskell, thank you.
The magnifying glass, excellent for the guy with no eye. Hey, let's go back to that glass eyeball. I want to tell you guys. I want to tell you guys a very funny story.
I should have never brought the story up. What?
So, where I grew up, the very small little town that I grew up in, there was another kid in our high school. His name was Matt, and really great sense of humor. I have no idea what the deal is. What happened to him, but he actually had a glass eye, and he had a sense of humor with it because he would actually take the eyeball out and set it on his desk in school. And the other kids were like, what is going on here? So I always got a kick out of it, of how, of how comical he was, because he took some sort of a bad situation in his life, and he was able to find humor in it. So, that's the way Terry and I, how we are. We try to just make the best out of anything and everything, and it doesn't always work. We have our bad moments just like everybody else, but what are you laughing at?
Nothing.
See there. But I really thought that was a cool thing, how he would have some humor in that situation. What are you looking at?
I'm watching to see if anything else pops up on there. Sorry. No, we have not fished in Cabo. That is definitely on our bucket list.
Gosh.
October is one of the best months. It is the best month. It's the best month to fish in Cabo, and they have fishing tournaments, which I believe they're called the Derby down there, and they have huge tournaments. What?
You've got to read strawberry.
Okay, I'll read it in just a second. And
awesome.
But no, that is definitely on there. One of our really good friends, they own a timeshare down there, and I think they're trying to. I don't know if they're convincing us. I don't know,
You're
or
convincing
convincing
yourself.
myself. I don't know. I think I just need to be in Cabo more often. I do like it there. Um, I like it there. My dad used to tell a story. Him and
That is so awesome. That is
if you guys
awesome.
missed that, read Strawberry Pop Tarts.
That is awesome. I don't,
Okay,
you know what?
that is really good.
Obviously, we don't know you, Strawberry
Oh
Pop
my
Tart. We don't
gosh.
know your family. We don't know if your dad is still with us. If he is, you tell him that we love that story and that is awesome, and keep that mentality.
So
Amazing.
David, you fished in Cabo before? Very high waves, but it was awesome.
Okay, all right.
So yes, completely.
During
Birthday
October, the birthday
bash!
bash. That's what we're supposed to be doing. That's it.
I'm
I'm
going.
checking I'm checking the hurricane right now, guys.
Everything's paid for and done. We gotta go.
Get on.
Don't we
All we
gotta
gotta
go,
do is
guys?
get on the plane. Okay, let me check it.
If we get stuck in Cabo, you guys, please somebody get us out of there.
I'm checking it. I gotta know. Are we going? Okay.
Yes, we got tickets, David.
Yes, we did.
Mm.
It was.
He's all Hagar. Yes.
Okay.
Complete bucket list, David.
You know what?
Complete bucket list.
You're talking to him. I just wanted to tell Strawberry. She said sadly her dad passed away. You know what? He sounded like an amazing guy with an amazing sense of humor, and I love that. I absolutely love that. Sense of humor is so huge to us.
Huge. So David even knows getting tickets. He says didn't get lottery tickets.
Yeah.
He knows.
You know what?
And he says lucky LOL. He knows.
We didn't get them either.
It's impossible to get tickets.
We didn't get them either. We got the people that won in the lottery that didn't claim, that didn't pay. They put those up for general sale and they sell out in seconds. And it was like
1 second they were sold out. Mike was able to grab 2 of them.
It was an absolute miracle.
Been there 3 times. You got to tell me the secret how to do this.
Yeah, you need to private message me. we need to talk.
He does the dinner show.
You know what? So what do you know about that? So people, like you can buy dinner show tickets at the door, but I've heard that people camp out for 2 days out there on the sidewalk
3 days
to get those. So, yep, man. He says, yep, tried them also.
Okay. Yeah, so we're, for his 75th bash,
I'm scared that this is going to be his last year, is what I'm scared of. It's like,
yeah,
the dude's 75. He can't drive 55. It's like, how many more years can he keep doing this?
I don't know.
He looks pretty dang good,
He looks good.
I hope I look half that good when I'm 75.
Yeah, I know. Me too. Can you have half his money too while you're at it?
That would be legit.
Can you have a 10% of his money while you're at it?
Sell a lot of pallets.
Hey, so David, are you going to be down there? Are you going to be there? Maybe you live there. Are you going to be there during this week or the week of his shows? Stood in line for hours on the streets. Always won lottery tickets or stood. Yeah, he stood up, stood for hours.
Yep.
Wow, I know.
Awesome. That's awesome.
So
it's a pretty hard pill to swallow, saying that we might not go, but.
We could stress mom out.
The ticket. Here's the worst part about the tickets are non-transferable, so we can't even sell them to somebody else. I mean, it's just they're going to be wasted if that's the case.
They'll sell them to the dinner show out on the street, maybe. I don't know.
No,
Let me see Haskell. Subscriber, you need to also check out Hookdown Pickens. Yes. Let's see the picture conversation between Sammy Hagar and Bill Clinton I have not seen that, Jeff. Why would I want to do that? Actually.
Marcia says 73, 75 doesn't sound so old to me. I'm not saying 75 is old. I'm just saying I don't know how long this dude can
75
keep performing like that.
To me.
No, she doesn't.
There's no way. I love my mom dearly, but she does not seem 75, and there's no way she could do what Sammy does. Not for as long as he does. I mean, that's crazy what he does.
Yeah, crazy.
Oh, it is just absolutely crazy. I couldn't do it. You all know how much energy I have.
It's all in the coffee.
It's
Hey,
the
let me jump
coffee.
back up here
Okay.
real quick because Strawberry says, you two are amazing. I found you, blah, blah, blah. Found you guys through Steven and Steph. So I would like to know a little bit more about that. Were you just watching Steven and Steph and our video popped up as recommended? Did they say something about us? I don't know. I love them. They are awesome. And I mean, they are in my world for resellers and YouTube content makers, they are like off the charts what they do. So I'm just kind of curious of how that all kind of came about. But we're glad you're here, and you have already entertained us with our first interaction with you tonight. So thank you for being here.
We like being entertained, don't we, Mike?
Hey, Marcia is here.
I know.
Marcia, way up, our neighbor to the north.
Yep.
All right.
I know.
I see more and more people getting in here. So
she's probably sitting there. Fall's here, which is I'm sure beautiful up there, but which also means winter is right on its heels. I'm not looking forward to winter.
I'll tell you what.
I know most of this country, if you're not from the United States, most of this country is probably not looking forward to it.
Our weather changed pretty quick, really. It was, we were still in the high 70s, even low 80s, not more than, a week and a half ago. And then just all of a sudden, the last couple of days, we've had rain, it's cold. When I drove down to the store this morning, it was socked in with fog down there. Yeah, it was crazy.
That's it.
So, yeah, it's kind of...
Next live is from Cabo. So then I told him, I said, what's going to happen if we're there?
Who has a birthday? I think something about a birthday.
We're just kind of stuck. Like, you're stuck in your room because it's the storms. There's storms are happening, and this. It's not supposed to be that way the whole time, but for a few of the days. They still bring me
drinks. I'm okay.
But it's
room service.
Pools closed, and so forth. It's like, okay, well, what are we gonna do? And Mike says, first thing he says, well, our mini bar would be emptied out. Well, then what? Yeah. Party with your neighbors? Go live on here?
Put on the rubber boots and head down to the grocery store for a...
I'm going to Costco.
Drink run.
So you could go to one of the casinos there. Would that work? You're in town a little bit farther.
Not if they don't have any electricity.
Oh, shoot.
There's a problem there.
Well, shoot. Okay, well, I tried.
No problem there. So
okay.
All right.
So our next load coming in, we have a big box store.
What do we got? Big box store. What are we being all secretive now?
We got Costco coming in.
That's not box store. That's warehouse store.
We got the big warehouse store.
We do have some Costco coming in. Supposed to be coming in this week. Funny because we told Chrissy today, and she's like, you were gonna have that be delivered when you were gone, and I was here by myself.
She's like, when are you gonna tell me this? And
like, that's how it works, You're running the store. You get to do it all.
I got no answer.
We don't control the truck driver. They get here when they get here.
Unless he has just the one eye, and he shares the wine.
So let's see. Yeah, we got the Costco coming. We have some more Home Depot coming. Some more Home Depot coming.
Costco, Home Depot. And I was actually, without revealing too much, talking with a person about more Home Depot.
Good night, Gerd. Good morning, Gerd.
Good morning.
Go get some sleep.
Yes.
I see that. I see that you're going. Go get some sleep, Gerd.
Norway.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you,
we appreciate it.
So, okay, wait. Marcia, her birthday. When's her birthday? We got to go back upwards. So, we were just talking about that, but her birthday's coming up.
Oh. Okay.
So, happy birthday, though, to you, Marcia. Sunday.
Oh, Sunday.
On Sunday.
All right.
2 more days. Happy birthday to you, hon. I hope you have a lot of fun, whatever you do.
She will. I know
she will. So what are you gonna do for your? Let me see. I'm 70 on 70. You're leaving your 60s.
Wait a minute. I think I remember. Marcia, did you go on a vacation or a cruise or something lately? Because I thought I remember seeing something where she was saying that she was going to go on a trip.
You're right. She was.
Yeah,
She
something
was.
about sand in the toes and drinking my hand or something.
Yes.
Yeah, I need to know about that.
Yes. And she was gonna go with some family, wasn't she?
Yeah, I think that was her, wasn't it?
I think so.
Okay, she'll
Do
tell us.
tell.
She'll tell us here.
Do
in a
tell.
second,
We need
so.
to hear this one.
we need to know. We're going to live vicariously through you. Oh, man.
So we gotta hit the 10,000, Mike. We gotta hit the 10,000 subscribers because 10,000 subscribers, we are gonna do something really, really interesting. I don't know, but you leave my mind up to something.
I
I'm
thought
gonna
the
come up with
5,000
something.
was riding on a camel, but
You are.
we'll figure out
You know what
something
you're gonna
else.
do? You're gonna ride on a camel in a hurricane now.
Yeah, I ain't doing that.
You're gonna ride on a camel in tropical storm. Will that work? What? Stand in my.
Oh my God. I don't know who you
I
are.
got the strawberry. I got the truck driver for the wine.
Oh my gosh.
I'm a poet. She says we need her.
How do we know strawberry Pop Tart is a sheep?
You don't.
Well, we don't.
You don't actually.
I think I'm like visualizing like strawberry shortcake or something. I don't know. Either way, it sounds delicious.
Lisa sent me pics
like
tonight. I gotta check that
Wait,
out.
Lisa sent who pics?
Me.
You like on your oh boy, guys. About to get real now.
Okay, I'm gonna take a quick little
48-year-old sheep. I mean we knew that, but it's like, do you know for sure? Thanks for clarifying that. Now we know Terry's not wrong. But hey, we really like you. Great sense of humor. Makes us laugh. Okay, so.
Oh my gosh, Jeff, tell Lisa I do. I love it. They sent me pictures of.
Wait a minute, that a camel again?
Yes, their
two times in one day.
Their grandson is riding a camel. I love it.
Okay, so now I gotta know, does Rennie and Southern Overdrive live in the same area? Because you guys both had camel pictures.
There's camels everywhere, Mike.
On the same day?
We just keep the camels away from you because they'll spit at you.
Wow.
Wait, who's drinking lemonade? Actually drinking lemonade and Cabo Wabo.
Wait.
You are not, David, are you really in Cabo Wabo right now? Right now. I'm going to put a picture up there.
They can't put pictures on there.
Man. Do you have power down there?
He didn't say in Cabo Wabo. No, he said and Cabo Wabo. So,
lemonade. Oh, okay.
So we gotta see.
Actually drinking lemonade and Cabo Wabo right now.
Where? So
just drinking it, not in Cabo Wish.
Gotcha. Oh, got you. He was wishing it at Cabo Wabo. Where do you live, David?
Gotcha.
Let us know that.
See, here we're asking everybody else questions now.
Just drinking, okay.
And I want to know what this Magic Mike is. Melissa says Magic Mike.
Wait, Magic Mike? I have no idea. It was a pretty good movie, though. It was entertaining. One of Terry's favorites. I got her on that one. I think I'm
going to turn red.
Oh.
Happy anniversary, honey. We're going to go watch Magic Mike show. Oh,
Dave,
my gosh.
Okay, Rennie, Pennsylvania.
Oh, you guys are killing me tonight.
So Jeff's in where's Jeff? Kentucky. And David is in Missouri.
Oh my gosh.
Hagar's second home. Wait, are you serious? Does Sammy Hagar have a home there? I can tell you guys that Sam Elliott has a home here.
He does.
We
actually.
have not run into him, but people run
We did
into him.
Google Map it though once.
People, yeah, I know where it
And
is.
you know what happens when you Google Map it is they cut it off at the end of one certain road, so you cannot Google Map cannot show it any farther past that. Is that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. So we were not able to do the camera view and look in. So we wanted to, but apparently he spends a lot of his summers here, and he goes fishing. He goes out tuna fishing. People what?
People run into him all the time at the grocery store,
The fish market.
fish market, over there at the whatever it is, the what do they call it? Oakway, whatever that is, Oakway Mall or whatever. They run into him over there.
Yes.
Why are you looking at me all weird? You're up.
Let me see. I know I'm pretty bad.
ZZ Top had a home in San Leon. The house was in the middle of the street. Our house in the middle of the street.
So I'm surprised if you guys have. I don't know if this video came out yet, but besides seeing Sammy the other day, oh, this was like last week, and I think the video came out. I'm not sure.
Maybe not. I got a couple coming.
It may not. So if I'm running surprise, I'm sorry. You'll hear it on another video. But in the morning, I get the email that Trans-Siberian Orchestra was gonna be here.
Yeah, I don't think that's been revealed. But go ahead. Go ahead.
And I thought how fun that would be just to hear their music, because I love drums. And just to hear the music, I would love it. So I instantly jump online. We had passed for pre-sale tickets. So I jump online and I'm all second row. Mike, you're going. He's like, oh, I guess I'm going. I get hold of my best friend.
Surprise.
And I'm all, hey, you want to go see this with us? And I'm all, let me know now. I got a hold on your tickets for 7 minutes. Yes, buy me tickets. And in the meantime, he went up to the shower. Now, this guy takes like turbo showers. I mean, he's back downstairs in like 12 minutes from upstairs to down done. And I'm just like, really? I haven't even gotten in the shower in 12 minutes. He comes down. I go, by the way, you're going to go see Trans-Siberian Orchestra. And so I'll leave their names out, blah, blah, are going with us. He's like, oh, okay. And I'm thinking, you poor man. You have no choice with us women. So then he's at the store. He's down at our store that day.
It's a violin.
And I sent him a song. And I said, listen to this. I said, tell me what you think of it. And it was for a different band. And he messaged back, he says, I really like it. He said, who are these people? I'm like, I don't know. I said, but I like it. And so he comes home after work and we're sitting out front. We're having a couple of beverages and we're talking. And we play about 10 more of their songs. And I said, what do you really think of this? And he says, I really like them. I said, good, you're going to go see them in concert now too. So in 2 days, he got hit with concert tickets. The second one, or which actually be the third one here, he is I called our host up and I just said, are these available? She said, yes. She says, who are these people? I said, I don't know, but I like the sound of the music. We want to go. And so we're going to go see that band. And that was called Whiskey Myers.
Whiskey Myers.
Whiskey
I'm
Myers.
sure some of you guys probably know. Hey, I want to jump over to a comment. Gloria says, I retired today. Yay! Congratulations.
You want to go to Cabo with us now, Gloria?
Time to celebrate with
Utah.
With me here in Utah. Hoping to head to Oregon soon on RV and would love to stop by your shop. Congratulations.
Come by.
Thank you so much. If you make it to Oregon, look us up on Facebook. We have a business page on there. It has the address, directions to our store.
Yes.
Business hours. Everything is right there. You can even send us a message and say, hey, I'm on my way. So come check us out. Congratulations on retirement.
Melissa says, do y'all ever sleep? We sleep. I think last night we slept from about 12:30 till 6.
Yeah, it was actually nice.
It was nice. We felt like we got some good sleep. I know. She wants to take. We sold our boat. Strawberry, I can't take you. We sold our boat.
Don't worry, another one's coming. Another one's
Yes.
coming. I quickly realized. Okay, I can't even say I quickly realized. I knew it in the beginning, before we even sold it.
I knew
But
it when it was still out front and they were doing the paperwork.
we knew that we would do another one. Now, for those of you that don't know, I don't want to say why we sold her, but we just weren't using it. And the prices are so high right now because there's a huge shortage of boats in the country because of the aluminum shortage that happened during the beginning of COVID. So it drove those prices so high, and we weren't using our boat. So it was a perfect opportunity to kind of cash out on the investment and roll that money into something else. So we took the opportunity, and we will make further changes later.
And then they're like, how can you guys not go fishing when you have the boat? Because we put ourselves into
Our
our
business.
work. Yes.
So
Which,
much.
now how do you pronounce this name right here?
Hmm.
Right here. I'm just gonna call you Kid.
Kanaka
Kanaka
Kid.
Kid. Forgive me. I'm just gonna call you Kid or K Kid or
Maybe it's Kanaka Kid.
because I don't want to butcher it. I'm so sorry. People can't say my last name; they butcher it. So I do apologize on that. Any tips on starting a YouTube channel?
I can't give him a tip. You know what? We did it as a joke.
They're all it's a joke, you guys. This is all a joke. It's all a joke.
Okay, it wasn't really a joke. Let's put the story out there. For those of you guys that are new with us, we've been reselling for 20 years.
This channel's a joke? You're gonna disappear?
We've been reselling for 20 years. We ran into a dude at a storage unit. We were unloading the unit. He was unloading the unit. It was an auction, and he was filming it. And we started talking with him, and he says, "Oh, you guys have been doing this long. How come you're not filming these for YouTube?" We didn't take it very serious. We thought, why do people want to watch us do this? We didn't take it serious. We also did liquidation on the side. Storage units was our big part of our business, but we did some pallets here and there for, extra spending money, vacation money. That was just our extra stuff.
Extra.
And COVID hit. We were stuck at home. We were out for a walk one day, just on country road outside of our house. And I said to Terry, I said, you know what? I said, let's just set up the camera. Let's film one of these just for the fun of it. And let's see what happens.
Did you say that's when lockdowns happened?
Yeah.
Okay. I was reading comments. I'm sorry.
We filmed it. It wasn't a pallet. It was just a case and box. And we filmed it. And I threw it up on YouTube. I had no idea what to do. I didn't know how to edit a video. I had no clue. I put it up there, and like 7 people watched it. And the next day I said to Terry, oh my gosh, 7 people watched our video. And so we did another one, like the next day. And it was like 11 people watched. And I said, this cannot be happening right now. And so we just kept doing it. It was crazy. We were doing it 7 days a week for months. I mean, we did that for like 9 or 10 months. We did
when everyone
7
was
days a week.
Binge watching TV shows and remodeling
We
their
were
homes
binge
during lockdown.
filming.
We were binge filming and binge working out of our home.
But we really didn't.
It was exhausting.
We did not know what we were doing. So for me to give you a tip on how to start a YouTube channel, I have no clue. We were winging it. We had nobody to help us, nobody that knew. It's like, we're almost 50 years old. Well, at that time.
I was 48 at that
We
time.
had no clue what we were doing. We were completely winging it.
Binge hair dying.
And it worked. And it worked. And it worked. Patterns matters. There will be more storage unit videos. We're not done with storage units. We've just been so busy with everything else that we have not been following the auctions lately.
I keep every now and then I will look online at auctions to see if anything looks amazing. I'm not seeing anything that's jumping out well enough for us to pull away from our store and to go do one. It's not saying that I won't. I completely will. I in a heartbeat I will. It's just I'm the type of person that would buy one like a day before I'm going on vacation, saying that morning I bought one saying we gotta go unload all this today because we leave tomorrow.
We've actually done it.
Yeah.
I wanted to smack her. I was just like, what are you doing? I
But
need to
you
pack my
don't.
suitcase.
You don't do that.
No.
Because then you just became the shark bait out
Shark
in the
bait.
boat.
Shark bait. Hey,
We tried to catch sharks before. We're unsuccessful. Actually, I did catch a small shark by mistake.
yes, you did. Ray.
But other than that, no.
Ray Baby Metalhead Fisherman. I love that name. Ray Baby Metalhead Fisherman.
Yes.
My first impressions of you is you are real. You know what?
Yes.
I don't care if we get to 700 gazillion billion subscribers. We are going to be who we are. It doesn't matter. We're not actors. We're not showboaters. We're just here to have fun. And we're real. We're real. Yeah. We'll tell you how it is. We're not going to lie. We're not going to sugarcoat. We're not going to cover it up.
If we lost money, we lost money. We're going to tell you.
We'll tell you how it is. And
well, that was the biggest thing that used to and it still frustrates me to this day, is when other resellers will tell, like experienced resellers, will tell people go for it, for newbies to go for it.
It's okay to give somebody encouragement.
The encouragement's great,
but don't send them the wrong direction.
Exactly, and it really bothers me because that could be all the money that person has, and they could be spending their rent or utilities or food or whatever money, and if they lose it, now what?
Yeah.
What are they going to do now? And so for me, as a person, that really bothers me, because what's that person going to do?
Yeah.
It doesn't work. It doesn't settle well with me.
It does not.
No.
And the worst thing of it is through this whole thing with the pandemic and so many people at home, there was a lot of people that tried to get into reselling because they would watch videos or they would this and that, and they would get false impressions. And there was so many people that put a lot of money out on inventory that they didn't know how to sell. And it was sad to see people say, I bought all this stuff and I don't know what to do with it. So
I know. I'm reading right here. Ray Baby says, ding. In this short time I joined this live, you got me.
You got me.
You got me. You got me, girl. Well, I'm watching what we just jumped up to. So you are one of those people. So welcome, Ray Baby.
Strawberry Pop Tart says, how do I join the coffee crew? If you go to our homepage, our home main YouTube, there will be a join now button somewhere right on there. You should be able to click, and it'll give you different options of the 2 different levels of the coffee crew.
Now, the one thing that I can say, though, about our channel is we will tell you guys as much as we possibly can, and we'll tell you guys the truth. I cannot reveal, unfortunately, where we get our stuff. And I'm so sorry. Nope. I would love to share. I cannot share because of the local people here that have ruined it for us. I have lost what I thought was a friendship, and it's apparently I was fooled. So, and I genuinely cared about that person. After her 3rd strike with me, I had to walk away.
Yeah, if you're watching right now, we liked you guys.
Yeah, but no, I was being used. Is how I feel now.
Don't be fake.
So don't
treat everyone genuinely.
From that point forward, Mike and I decided we had to keep our mouths shut where we get our stuff, and not reveal it, because there's too many people that want to try to do what you do or take what you got, and they don't know what they're doing, and then it's going to cost you business and so forth and so forth. And unfortunately, we have our own bills to pay.
We're in an area that we have been doing this so long, and I don't know how to say it I don't want to brag. I don't want to. We are very well known where we live. For sales. We have been in this business for so long that we're like way up here. There's a lot of people trying to chase us, and they want to try to do what we do, but we've been doing it so long, and we've learned so many things through blood, sweat, and tears, trial and error, over and over and over again, that these people are always looking at us saying, well, if I could just see what they do. And when we get somebody come in our store every single day, welcome to the coffee crew.
Welcome, Strawberry Pop-Tart.
That is awesome. We have people come in our store every single day and say, where do you get your stuff?
every day.
Sorry,
Sometimes 2 or
I'm
3
not
times a
going to
day.
tell
The
you.
most funny one, the funny one is a lady that was being very persistent with me. She's like, "Where do you get it? Where do you get it?" She wanted to know really bad, and I was not about to tell her. And so I looked at her. She was starting to frustrate me, and I looked at, yeah, I got frustrated, and I looked at her and I said, "I stole the semi." Straight face. She did not find me humorous. The
Nope.
customer over here, she started
The
laughing.
customer was laughing.
The lady got a little peeved with me. Walked out. I'm all back. I'm thinking, see ya.
Now, granted, you guys, we
No.
got people that have been
No.
buying from us for probably some of our oldest customers are probably 15 years or more they've been buying from us.
Yes.
So, we have a very...
The lady that tried to walk through with the camera recording, and I thought, are you serious?
Yeah.
That's not going to tell you nothing, lady. All you're doing is recording merchandise. But she's just trying to record our prices so she knows what to price her
There's
stuff
always
at.
people
Because that'll
out
tell
there.
you right there how much she's going to fail. Because if you can't even figure out how to price your own stuff, you're in your area, no, it's not going to happen. Right? Mike's like, All right.
There's always people chasing your tail, you guys. So,
do we have a P.O. box?
we do not have a P.O. box.
We have our business, though.
If you are interested in sending something to us, you can find us on underneath every video is our link to our Facebook business page or our email. You can always message us. We'll send you the mailing address. Remember when that gal, I can't remember, who was it, sent us all those snacks from England? That was amazing.
That was
We
awesome.
we went live for any of you
them.
that weren't here. We got all these snacks from the UK. She sent it to us and she says, I want you guys to taste this stuff online or live. And we did. We did. It was it was a really fun live stream that night.
So I'm gonna get balled up here, or as I try to backtrack here. So Jeff says that when they
go close those blinds. Right?
Go ahead.
It's dark here. It's nighttime now.
When
I
Jeff,
don't want nobody peeking in on our secret stuff going on.
What's so secretive?
This is
so Jeff was saying though that that you guys buy the pallets in person there, and so you run into other resellers. So that is exactly how it is though for us with the storage auctions. And for any of you that have watched, like Storage Wars, which please do not, no offense, Storage Wars, but please do not believe in that, you guys. That's not always reality. That you are going to see the other resellers around you. And for us, it was who was going to run who up during the auction. And that would drive me crazy. That would absolutely drive me crazy. Luckily that Mike and I was mostly, Mike would do some bidding, but I was usually the one that would do the bidding just because I think I just have what we call it. You got to have a stronger gut when you're going to be spending that kind of money or when you're buying merchandise in general, because it is a gamble in a way. And so you got to be, I call gut strong to do it. And so I'm going to start reading your guys' comments at the same time. So then I would see people that I would know they're running them up or they're running them up or whatever. I think I ran up maybe 3 times in my whole career of buying lockers. And it was because almost, you're an awful person. You need a payback almost. It was almost to that point. I'm going to teach you a lesson. Don't do this. It kind of came down into that. So I get what you're saying though, Jeff, about seeing other resellers. It is hard. We don't have that option. We don't get to buy pallets in person. I think Mike ran away. He's checking out all sorts of stuff. We had the most interesting stakeout the other day also down by our store. Is the police were down there doing a stakeout on another building around us or a home by us. But they were really nice though. We had an interesting conversation there for a little while. But so that was an interesting day yesterday also. What are you doing over there?
Talking bad about me?
Always.
I heard you. I heard you talking about the stakeout.
The stakeout yesterday.
Yep.
I know. Mike's getting pizza. He is. Gosh, he wishes. Don't. Can you imagine if I get to take him back to if we go to say, well, New York, but Italy or anywhere there's more abundance of pizza.
Funny thing it is, They had no idea what I was doing. You had no idea.
I think he used the restroom.
I could have been eating
Pizza.
a steak sandwich, you know?
Oh my God. I don't know what it was,
Okay.
but Lloyd was on it.
Get him, Lloyd.
So get him, Lloyd. Oh, I see. I see what's going on. Get him, Lloyd. I'll just block the person out.
Yeah, we'll just block him. Go ahead, get him. No,
Wrong button.
over there.
I know, right?
There you go.
Bing.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye,
Whoa.
whoever you are.
Mm-hmm.
No, you
Anyhow.
guys all saw him. It's like what you do is a lot of
I
fun.
like
I
that.
never know what you're going to get and how good it is. And that's
All right. So I am going
true.
to get ready to call this here, so you guys could all say your goodbyes.
So how many subscribers did we get?
That's what I'm going to see right now. In this live, we went from 59 to 65. We got 6 more right now.
6 more subscribers. And
in that time. And another coffee crew.
Very special shout out to Strawberry Pop Cart for joining the coffee crew. So we are going to be having a new coffee crew video coming out. I'm hoping next week. So please be patient with us, all you guys that are in the coffee crew. We appreciate it. You guys have been nothing but amazing. And all of you. I have seen so many YouTube channels out there. And I would like to say that there is nobody out there that has as many comments on their videos as we do. And that is because of you guys. Is there somebody else that has more than us?
Comments to subscriber count.
Yes.
Put it that way. You may have 1 million subscribers, so you're gonna have a ton of
okay, let's put
so
it that way.
You have to
Okay, so
exactly.
Percentage wise.
Yes.
So
yes.
true.
So you guys are amazing.
You
Thank you very much for always being there. Now, if I get stuck in Cabo, please be there. Don't leave me with Mike down there alone, guys.
Whoa.
The mini bar will be empty for sure.
It would be empty.
It'd be empty anyhow.
Anyway, so.
My favorite color. I cannot say you. I like multiple colors. I'm an ocean person. I do like pinks. I do like black. I like darker colors. It's a hard one to say. So, all right, everybody. We are
good night, everybody. I see
yes.
so many of you saying good night. I'm not going to go through them individually. Good night to all of you. Thank you so much. Ray Baby, Metalhead Fisherman, I am glad you found us too.
Yes.
You have been entertaining tonight, so thank you for being here. If you're not subscribed, please hit the button. And any of you guys, any of you that have not clicked that bell for notifications, make sure you do it. Because every once in a while we do these lives where we don't plan it out in advance, so you don't want to miss it.
Exactly, and you never know. We may end up in Cabo and just popping up live for you guys.
Or just somewhere else.
Who knows?
We're going somewhere. I'm telling you,
we don't know where we're going, but we're going somewhere.
All right.
All right, everybody. You have it here. I'm going to let you drive now.
Oh, I'm driving.
He's driving. So you guys have a good night. Take care of yourselves and have an amazing weekend, and we will chat with you all later, all right?
Yeah. All right. Bye.